man and I know where I'm going. I won't back down. I'm living on purpose. I travel this world and I preach where I can. I'm husband and soul in every man. Got a Bible and a shotgun in each hand. Storming Hell's Gates, just as God planned. My mission to kill is a motherfucking road. I spend my time calling them foul.
Don't take it, sir.
Changing this life 100 at a time.
Yeah, you can let it do.
But bringing new life back in your home.
I hit both of them that you did.
Yeah.
He come into church on Sunday, right? Pastor gave this message. I mean, good message that Sunday. Well, that man went back there to the pastor's chambers and said, "Sir," he said, "I'm going to give you this." And the pastor looked at him and said, "What is that?" He goes, "It's a check for $5,000. He goes, "That's such a touching sermon today. I'm feeling led to give you this check." Well, that pastor took that check. And it was a personal check, you know, to the pastor, not to the church, but to the pastor.
Yeah.
Pastor sat on that check for about, 3 or 4 days. And he got led to go over to the man's house. Because he knew the old man. He knew how he lived his life and drugs and dealing drugs and all kinds of stuff like that, right? That boy rang the doorbell. That old man answered the phone, or answered the door. And, let the pastor come in his house. Pastor said, "Sir," I said, "I want to ask you something." He said, "Did you give me this check because you think this is the way you're going to get to heaven?" He said, "Well," he said, "I gave you that check hoping that maybe the Lord would help me." He said, "Well, have you ever accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior?" He said, "Nope." And that pastor stayed there for 30, 45 minutes trying to talk to him about accepting the Lord as, you know, Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior. And he never did. He lived about 2 more weeks. He lived 2 more weeks. And when his when his daughter called pastor up to do the funeral, he felt led to tell that story. And his daughter turned and looked at the pastor and said, "You know what? I know my daddy's rotting in hell today because he would never accept Jesus Christ as his Lord and Savior, and he thought he could buy his way to heaven."
Huh. You know, some people think like that.
Yep. And I tell everybody, every time I go speak, I tell people all across the congregation or across the room or wherever I'm speaking, I tell them, I don't care how much you donate to this church, how much work you put into this church. If you never accept Christ as your Lord and Savior, you're going to spend eternity in hell just like the thief and everybody else.
You know,
so
Cross Waterfowl, we're coming to your town. Cross Waterfowl, we're coming to